Bowman here at BWOne.com, and it's time to give you my review of the new Xbox 360 Special Edition controller with the transforming D-pad. There's been a lot of buzz about this controller, especially because everybody knows on the standard Xbox 360 controller, the D-pad is just not that good. Seems like Microsoft has heard everybody's cries for help on this, and they created a new controller with a better D-pad, and we're going to see just how good that D-pad is. So the first thing we'll do here, start off with an unboxing. Alright. Here. Alright. Let's see what fell out. Looks like we have different directions and different languages here. Looks like this is like your manual and instructions and such. Alright. Lift that piece of plastic up there. Here's the controller here itself. We'll do a quick hardware tour and maybe a little bit of comparison in just a second. And see, we have here, this is your rechargeable battery, because this does come with a plain charge kit, and it's in all black. And we loop this kind of through here, and this is the actual charge kit here. If you don't have the regular kind of quick charge one that takes 2 batteries, you can use this USB cable here instead. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And it looks like they give you some instructions on exactly kind of how it twists. Alright, give you an idea kind of how to twist it there. So, that's pretty much what comes inside. So now we'll take a quick look around the controller. And let's get that off of there. The first thing I've already noticed, it definitely feels a lot better in the hand than the original Xbox 360 controller. Definitely does. Feels a little bit lighter. The texture's a little bit different on the controller. This is the D-pad here. It looks like it's already transformed out. So it looks like you twist it like that, and bam, you get the standard D-pad controller. And you twist it out, looks like again this way, and it twists out just like that. Let's try that one more time. Get it on camera. There, just like that, and like that. Pretty simple there, and it does come out pretty decently. It comes out pretty far actually. It's pretty cool. Other notable changes are definitely the colors here. As you can see, this pretty much matches more of the Xbox 360, the Halo 360, the special edition one that came out for Halo Reach. Definitely matches that more. So you can see it's kind of got this silverish kind of gray look to it. And the buttons are a different color too. They're all kind of different shades. Even so much that the X button is pretty much so dark that you can't even really see it. You can kind of see that it's an X there, but it's definitely shaded really dark. The thumb pads are a little bit different here. And take a look here on the front. You have pretty much where your standard LB and RB are, and your and the same thing for the triggers here at the bottom. This is your battery. Just pop that up just like that. Comes out just like that, and you have a sort of a silver back as well, which is really weird that it have a black battery on the back of it. You figure they have it that it would just match the whole thing silver, or this would have been in black on the back side here too, as it is right here at the bottom, which is where your standard, where your headphones go, where you can also plug in your chat pad as well too. So just a quick tour around the controller, and we'll do some comparisons. We'll take it here to the original Xbox 360 controller. Kind of a comparison of the Xbox 360 controllers, the new one and the original here. D-pad obviously a lot better, and with the transforming D-pad, kind of give you an idea on look. Sort of there, give you a comparison. So the analog sticks are a little bit different. This has sort of this cross, like dots on each side, so like a crosshair almost. This is more smooth and sort of has a rivet in the center instead. And that's pretty much it between the comparisons of the two here as far as the standard. And what I'll do is I'll slide in also the Tron control that I had as well. Just kind of give you another comparison too. And Tron control pretty much stays standard across the board as far as the analog sticks are concerned. The Xbox 360 button right here is more chrome, and this is still that, so it looks like a sticker almost on it. And let's take a look here at the D-pads. As you can see, they've kind of changed their D-pad up here a little bit too and raised it up. And they're about the same height almost. Interesting there. But obviously this is a wired controller versus this being a wireless one here rather. And that's pretty much it there as far as the unboxing and sort of a hardware tour here. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to play with this for a few minutes and a few minutes for a little while, play some games, play some stuff like that. Kind of get an idea of how well this controller really does work with the new transforming D-pad. Okay, I've been using the new Xbox 360 controller here for quite a while now, and let's get right to the main event, which is this transforming D-pad, and it definitely is an improvement over the original Xbox 360 controller's D-pad. Definitely better when playing games that are heavily reliant upon using the D-pad controls. I was playing Street Fighter 2 HD Remix just as a test, and definitely it's a lot easier to pull off your Dukin, Sonic Booms, and Tiger Uppercuts using the D-pad here. Now, would I say this is a replacement or use this over a fight pad or an arcade stick? Absolutely not. Those are definitely better for fighting games. But if you're a casual player and you really don't play a lot of fighting games, this may be better to work out for you in that aspect. But it does work well with other games too, especially if you download any 8-bit games that are definitely D-pad centric. Then this is definitely a lot easier to control the game with. I will still say that it's not so much that the D-pad is off, and it is that it's nice that it's a lot improved. But I would say it's the placement of it, since it's kind of down here and your buttons are up here. It's a little odd to kind of play like this versus it being up here, which is more traditional. But definitely thumbs up to Microsoft. You've definitely improved the D-pad here, and definitely if you're looking for a new Xbox 360 controller with an improved D-pad, this is definitely one to look at. I would say the only thing that also that would be odd here is that the color scheme. So if you're playing a game and it requires quick time events or different colored actions and such, and it pops up the color of the buttons, and you haven't memorized exactly which button is where. This is more for like sort of novice, newer people that are playing Xbox 360. You might not be able to remember where the buttons are, especially when the color pops up and the color isn't down here. These colors are completely different than from what you see on the screen. So that might be a little bit odd there for you. But other than that, it feels really good in the hand. I do like the overall color scheme of it. It's definitely unique, definitely looks a lot different. It feels good in the hand, feels very high quality, and a good, standing, official Xbox 360 controller here. Definitely a great improvement over it. And overall, I definitely would have to recommend if you're looking for a new Xbox 360 controller. Unfortunately, it's only in one color, in this color. Hopefully, they'll release it in some other colors too. But if you're out in the market and you want the official Xbox 360 controller, this is definitely one to pick up. It'll come with a rechargeable battery and the plain charge USB cable that you saw in the unboxing. So this is BWOne here from BWOne.com, reminding you to check the link in the description for the full written review with pictures and where you can purchase the new Xbox 360 controller here. Subscribe to our YouTube page, follow us on Twitter, and always remember to live your tech world in high definition.